Hi everybody, welcome back to another tutorial from me, Bobby. Um, right now I'm actually just priming my lids with the Maybelline Age Rewind and I'm in the color Sand. Fun fact about me is I have never used the Maybelline Age Rewind. It's been on the market for quite some time. Yes, I know, I'm late to the game. um, And the first, I only use 4 colors for this whole look, which is actually pretty good if you think about it. Most people use like a shit ton of colors. I do not. Not in this look, anyways. Right here, I'm actually going to go in with a shade called Dakar from the Afrique palette by Juvia's Place. Now, I actually am just using more of, at first, definitely a stamping motion for this look, just to get the color down and get it really pigmented, especially in the center. And now I'm going in with a Nika K blending brush just to brush away with a fleshy tone color, and that's actually from the Jaclyn Hill palette, because actually in the Afrique palette there's not really, there's like one transition color, but it's not really transitiony, it's just brown. So I used that just to, that's more like my skin tone kind of color from the Jaclyn Hill palette, so that I could blend out the orange and make it look more, well, blended, for lack of a better term. Now this blue color is actually called Cote d'Ivory from the Afrique palette, and I love this color. I love shirts this color. I love makeup this color. I love this color. I actually have a NYX eyeliner, liquid liner that's this color, but I chose not to use it because I wanted to do a shadowing. So I'm actually using a Sonia Kashuk angled eyeliner brush for this, and I just dip it in the color and get a good outline shape going. And that's actually really important for the end. So I kind of go in a little bit lighter. You'll see me definitely a lot going back into the blue, back into the orange, trying to get the colors as pigmented as possible. And it takes a little bit of work and a little bit of time, but it's definitely worth it. And I feel like for this palette, it really wasn't as much work as it would have been had I used a different palette with the same colors, because these colors are amazing. They're really, really pigmented. They blend out really well. I don't have anything but good things to say about this palette, actually. It had very little fallout, and that's really hard to do, especially with, neon colors, really vivid, any colors that are highly pigmented. So, kudos to Juvia's Place. So I would like to mention that I got this palette from Ulta. You can also actually go onto Juvia's Place website and pick it up. But I think Oklahoma's kind of behind, because I feel like I've seen tutorials for this a long time ago. But or maybe just me. Maybe I'm just behind. But you know, I feel like this palette is definitely worth the buy if you like bright colors, which I do. I love a look with bright colors, and I definitely love it right now. I'm so over winter. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely am over winter. I'm ready for spring and summer and being able to, have my legs out, or, my arms without freezing to death. ignore my background. It's a little bit dirty. And then under my brow bone, and to blend out the top and blend out my lower lash line, that's the only times I use the neutral skin tone color from the Jaclyn Hill palette. As you can see, there just is like so much like blending away that this color does, but it comes back really strong. So definitely strengthen it back up. This is some Tarte Shape Tape on just a regular small concealer brush, a flat concealer brush, by the way. Now I use Tarte Shape Tape instead of the Maybelline Age Rewind. I know the Maybelline Age Rewind says it's for dark circles. However, I really feel like the Age Rewind is more of a highlighting kind of color than a coverage kind of color, if that makes any sense. It definitely should to a lot of the makeup people who watch my videos. It really does cover a lot better than the Maybelline, and I normally do use the Tarte Shape Tape actually for my primer color, like my base color, but it's actually kind of thick, and I like the Maybelline Age Rewind better for just a primer. And I actually chose not to use like a white primer because I'm a little bit lighter and skin toned anyways, so I feel like it works really well. So if you can get away with it, go ahead and use sand, and the colors aren't from my camera aren't really doing it justice because I think the lights kind of washed it out a little bit, but these colors are super, super pigmented, really, really bright, a lot brighter in person than they're coming up on camera. And actually, I'm doing my makeup in the middle of the night, so I should have been sleeping, but I wasn't. So you're gonna see me not do any face makeup at all. I'll have on a little bit, just, at the end. But I didn't really put on that much so that I could, because I'm just gonna wash it back off anyways. No need in wasting product. And I'm actually using one of my newer brushes for the detail work on the bottom. And it's what kind of brush is this? It's a Farrah brush, actually. It's a Farrah brush, and I can't remember which one it is because it does not say it on the brush for some reason. But it's just a little angled eyeliner brush. You could use really any angled eyeliner brush and it should work as long as it's like natural hair, because that one's natural hair. And towards the end of this look, I just think I should mention my outer corner did feel like it had a lot of product on it, like a lot of concealer, because I did have to go in with it 3 times. So if you don't like your eyes feeling kind of heavy, like it has a lot more makeup on it, then maybe this isn't really for you. The negative space at least might not be for you. So just keep that in mind. But I didn't mind it. So honestly, I wished like the grocery store was open or something, because somebody needed to see it. So I decided to film it instead. And this color, the shiny inner corner color, that is called Angelique. And this is actually really beaming. It's beautiful. I love it. And I'll probably incorporate it into some other looks, like just the Angelique shade, if I'm trying to be a little demure that day or something. Because it would not be like a bobby lace eye look unless it had like a super beaming inner corner. And this eyeliner is, actually am trying out these two eyeliners brand new. I kind of liked them. They're Makeup Geek eyeliners, and this bottom shade is just called Nude, and the top shade that you'll see me go in with is just called Black. It was a little duo one, and I bought them from Target. If you ask me, that's not really drugstore priced, because when I rung it up, I was a little bit shocked. But you know what? That's not my business. That's between Marlena and the Target people. And my dumbass, went ahead and paid the price anyways. So it's really on me. It's my fault. So it is what it is. And this is an Aiko London pen like eyeliner. You guys have seen me use it before in one of my Ipsy glam bag tutorials where I used everything from my Ipsy glam bag. So it's, a little sample size. And I take a clean brush, and while the Aiko is still wet, I just smudge it out a little bit, because who doesn't need fuller looking lashes? And I go in with the Makeup Geek one because I can, you can't get the underneath in a tight line. So there's the finished look. Thank you so much for watching to the end of my video. Hi everybody, thank you so much for watching to the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed the look and the colors, everything as much as I did. To blend out the top and the bottom, the only other color than the palette I'm about to mention that I used was Faint from Jaclyn Hill. I used this Afrique palette by Juvias Place. I got it from Ulta. It was reasonably priced. I only used 3 colors in this palette, and I used Côte d'Ivory, Dakar, and Angelique. So those 3 colors perform fucking amazing. They are super pigmented, especially for how vivid the colors themselves are. Everything turned out really, really great, and I'm not just saying that because it's work that I did. I'm saying it because I actually really, really love this palette. So thank you so much everybody for watching to the end, and I'll see you next time. Bye.